Welcome back, everybody, to Picks Week 3. And is this the first time we're all in studio? Yes.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
week
We
one,
typically work Wednesday nights, boys.
week one was just us texting each other.
Yeah.
Week 2, cut was gone, and here we all are. Week 3, how are we doing, fellas?
Feel good.
Doing good. Doing
Doing
good.
all right.
The goat's back. The goat is back.
Oh, he's happy about Carson.
I'm a little sunburnt, but I'm doing well.
This will be Carson Wentz's true test because he's got all the tools available.
All
to
of
him.
them.
He's
All
got
of
all
them.
the
All of
weapons.
them.
He's got a coach.
Well, Aaron
Got
Jones
the
is
coaches.
out.
Aaron Jones is out. Looking at the week 2, congratulations, 14-2 ties the overall best record in the league for most wins. So tied Earl twice. So congrats on that 14-2. 13-3 for
Appreciate
Earl, and then
I'm gonna need that
10-6 for
later on
Frank
in
and
the year.
myself. So taking that early 5-point lead over last place. Cut's got 27 on the season. Earl's got 26 wins. Frank's got 23, and I'm in last place with 22. So starting from
Loser.
left to right today, we got the locks. We went 8-1 week 1, and we went 8-1 week 2, which puts us at 16-2 for lock
That's
picks.
pretty
good.
good, boys.
Only the
Pretty
Dolphins
solid.
and Vikings have let us down.
Well, the
Those
Broncos
fuckers.
let us down with that stupid penalty, jumping,
No, that
That's
was
a
whatever.
dumb penalty.
leaping.
that
or
was
whatever the fuck.
Vegas calling it in, saying that too many people bet on the Broncos to win, so they called a penalty that hasn't been called in 15 years.
It's a horrible rule.
They're told not to call that in football anymore, and they decided to call that foul after 15 years of not calling it. That's crazy. I think it's lifting or leverage. Leveraging's the call.
I don't
Leveraging,
fucking know.
yeah.
So what a wild call. Hasn't been called in the NFL in 15 years, and it loses the game for the Broncos. We got Dolphins and Bills on Thursday Night Football this week. Cut, you're starting us out, so start us out good.
All right, sounds good to me. I mean, if we beat the Dolphins, the Bills definitely can. So taking the Bills tonight.
Oh shit.
Packers over the Browns. No shot the Browns win that game. Colts are rolling. What's his name? Daniel Jones is the number 2 fantasy quarterback in football, only behind Lamar Jackson, which is fucking insane to say. He's having his post Giants career year, just like Saquon did. So I'm going Colts over Titans.
Went from Danny Dimes to Indianapolis Jones.
And this one's the battle of the backups, dude. But I think the Bengals have more pieces, and I like Jake Browning better than I like Wentz. So I'll take the Bengals there. Gonna keep riding with the Patriots. They let me down week 1. That's all right. I'm gonna take the Eagles over the Rams. Might be the best team in football over there in Philly. Bucks over the Jets. Jets are garbage, like always. Oh man. I think Jaden Daniels is out, but regardless, I'm gonna take the Raiders. Oh man. Michael Penis having a good year? Is he?
2-0, I think.
Last week was kind of a letdown. I don't think they had a single touchdown.
They won.
I'll take the Falcons anyways. I don't think the Panthers have anything. Oh man, this is a tough one too. I'll take Texans over the Jags. Chargers over the Broncos. Chargers are having a good year this year as well. Man, the Seahawks and Saints. We'll take the Saints. We'll take a weird one there. Cowboys over the Bears. Niners over the Cardinals. Chiefs are finally going to get a win this year. They're playing the Giants. And this is going to be a good game. I think it's going to be close, but I like the Ravens. And we'll say 24-21 final score.
All right. Earl, you're on the board.
All right, let's do this. I got the Bills. Dolphins, boy, that looks like a dumpster fire. I like the Packers here. I really like Cam Ward, but I'm going with the Colts. Better than everybody thinks. Maybe they're starting to come around. I'm going to take Carson Wentz here. The fighting Carson Wentz. I like Aaron Rodgers in this game. Just give me the Steelers. I'm going to pick the Eagles because they're at home, but I would not be surprised if the Rams win this game. Baker slinging it. Give me the Bucks. Yeah, this is tough. The Raiders looked really bad last week. Geno Smith looked really bad. I just don't know who the backup even is for the Commanders. I'll take the Raiders. There's too many questions on the Commanders. I'm gonna take the Falcons. I actually looked this game up because I was curious on who the favorite was. The Jags are the favorite, which is crazy to me. But the Texans are 0-2. The Texans need a win. Give me the Texans. The Fighting Jim Harbaughs. I like the Seahawks at home here. I really like Mike McDonald, Big Ten champ with the University of Michigan. Give me the Cowboys, as much as I hate to say it. I like the Cardinals this year, but I'm going to pick the Niners in this game because, again, they're at home. Yeah, Chiefs all day. This pains me to say it. And I'm sure the Lions remember last season, so they're going to come out fired up and play hard. But I got the Ravens 34-24.
Right, the most anticipated picker of the week, Frank, with his man coming back in for the Vikings. Let's go with your picks, Frank.
All right, so we'll go Bills tonight. Dolphins are ass. Packers over the Browns. Browns fucked up not taking Carson in the offseason. They went with whatever that loser's name is.
Jake Browning?
No. Used to be Baltimore's.
Oh, wait. Browns. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco. Couldn't remember his name because he's that useless. We're
Can't
gonna
forget
go
about Shadur.
Yeah, a Hall of Fame Colorado player. What was
Yeah,
that?
dude, they
And-
retired his number for going, what was it, like 12-11 and almost winning the Alamo Bowl?
Yeah, almost winning the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
And they suck this year too, the Buffaloes. But let's go with. I'm gonna take the Titans here. I'm not sold on Daniel Jones. They needed that penalty to kick the field goal, but their USF kicker Spencer Schrader was the one that won them the game. We're going Carson all day. Dude, Carson's gonna take the job from JJ. JJ's not ready. I wanted him to be ready, but it's all Carson all day. You're going to see him lead the Vikings to the Super Bowl this year and win it. Redemption arc. I'll take the Patriots over the Steelers. Aaron, I love Aaron. I do. But, geez, what an ugly game last week. I'm going to go Rams here. Eagles got to lose at some point. Bucks and Baker. We're going Bucks. Baker's looking good for the Bucks. They made a good choice. I'm going to take the Commanders here. Let's go Falcons. You see what old boy Sunshine did to his head coach? Shoot him off.
No.
Shoot him off last week. Like coach threw his hands up. She's like, "What are you doing? You hit him in the chest. Hit him in the chest."
I did see that, and he gave him one of those.
Just said, "Shoot him off." Said, "Shut up." Going Texans. We're gonna go. The Chargers look good this year. Really good. I'm taking the Chargers. We'll go Seahawks over the Saints. They had a big win last week against the Steelers. Da Bears. I'm going Da Bears to get the win. We're mixing it up this week. Oof. This is going to be an ass game. 49ers. Chiefs over the Giants. Chiefs got to get a win at some point. What are they doing? And then I'm taking the Lions here. We'll go 27-24.
Lions on the board, and it wasn't on Earl's. First game of the week. I think it's the easiest game of the week. Put all your house money, put everything on the Bills. Packers, number one in the early power rankings this year. Pretty sick. I'm going to go Colts here. This is another one. I think with Aaron Jones out, I'm gonna go the Bengals. I'm gonna go Steelers. Eagles. Bucks for sure. If there's one thing I know in life, never talk shit to Baker Mayfield. Okay, the minute you talk shit to Baker Mayfield, he goes 0 to 100 real quick. So
He transcends, dude.
he evolves. All of his injuries go away. In college, they didn't shake his hands, and he threw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. Never talk shit to this man. Never. Commanders over the Raiders. I'm gonna go with the Falcons as well. It's nice to see a lefty quarterback, as weird as that is to say, other than Tua in the league. So I'm gonna go the Jags here. The Texans are kind of hot garbage. Nico's playing, not Nico, but CJ Stroud's playing awful. Awful.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
Awful. Makes me happy, but sad at the same time. We're gonna go Chargers. Jim Harbaugh, like y'all said, he's rolling. The Seahawks at home. I did read a report that the Seattle Seahawks are having undercover police officers dress as away fans to root out those fans that are violating policy of taunting and all this other stuff. So they're going to have cops at the Seahawks CLC stadium dressed as opposing fans to see if anybody's being so rude to them that they'll kick out their fans. So
Ooh.
kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Kind of weird. Read that in a report, and I was like, glad I'm not a Seahawks fan.
Yeah.
Cowboys, they played back-to-back NFC North teams. They play the Bears this week and the Packers next week, so they're going to get their win on the NFC North right now and lose next week. I'm going to go the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is looking pretty good for as short as he is.
I like that pick.
We're going to go... Man, the Giants lost such a bad game. I think I'm going to go the Giants here in an upset because
You're fucking nuts.
Neighbors is on fire. And
There's got to be something in the water in that last place position.
Spags?
I'm just going to go Giants. I have a weird feeling. And then I'm going to go Ravens here. Being at home, I think that was the deciding factor for me. And I don't think the Lions will score over 50 this time, but it's going to be a high-scoring game. So we'll go 38-34.
Sure you don't want to change up that Bills pick?
Why? The Dolphins are trash.
You don't got a feeling?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you might have a gut feeling.
Not for that game. So it looks like, looking at our games this week, we've got
You skip Bucks.
5 locks.
Can't forget Baker, dude.
Got 5 locks this week. So if you're a betting man, put money on those
I
5
might go
teams.
5 for 5 this week on those, dude.
Might go 5 for 5 this week. So get those. I think the Bills are going to give you the worst odds, for money.
16-2 is crazy.
16
yeah, 16
2.
and 2's that's good. If you put $100 on all of our locks individually, didn't parlay them, you'd be up quite a bit right now.
Yeah, but after week 2, all those injuries, Jaden McDaniels, JJ McCarthy, Aaron Jones.
Call him Jaden McDaniels.
He did.
I did. Jaden Daniels.
Picked him up at McDonald's.
I did.
Dude, you're thinking about the Dolphins, dude.
What's his name though? I was. What's his name? Also for the Bengals, Joey Burrow.
Burrow.
I
Cool
saw.
Joe, dude.
I saw. I don't know what
Was-
sci-fi movie it is, but they take off his armor and it's just the dude's lungs and his head and his brain, and he thinks he has a whole body, but they were like, "No, you're just an android at this point." He's like, "There's nothing left," and that's what it's like playing for the Bengals after all these years for Joe Burrow.
Been rough.
It's been rough with him.
He hasn't really had much of an O-line, and they keep drafting skill position guys. I think he might go the same way Aaron Rodgers went, just maybe without a ring.
Yeah,
He might have missed the boat on that, dude. Stafford swooped it from him.
you might see him go to a different team about 5 more years
I can
down
see
the
it.
line. Maybe to the Panthers.
The Panthers, Jesus.
Frank, any ending words for this week?
Yeah, buy stock in Carson now. It's back. He's back.
Oh, dude.
The goat is back.
Hello,
I just
mortgage
needed-
company.
You've owned
All of it on
stock
Carson.
in that guy since 2016.
I'm holding. I have faith this year.
Good old Diamond Hands Frank over there.
I just, you know what? I think some of the reports about him being a douche nozzle, or I wouldn't be surprised if they were true. I did see. I was listening to a YouTube video. It was a Fargo, North Dakota's radio station, and these guys have been obviously following Carson since he was at North Dakota State, and they were like, he doesn't even come back to the university and do stuff with the university.
Oh,
So I'm just like, okay, there's something. Maybe there's something there about this guy, but I still have faith that he can be a good NFL quarterback. I don't think he's had the right teams like prior to the Rams year. I don't think he's had the right teams around him, the right leadership, and so he goes to the Rams. He does well. You know, KC goes to KC. Andy Reid and Patrick sign off on him, and that's why Minnesota signed him. I saw a podcast with Kevin O'Connell, who said that basically McVay and Andy Reid signed off on him, gave him the check mark, said he's a good dude, and that's why Minnesota signed him. So I have faith. He's got the team around him now. He's got the leadership around him. JJ McCowan's his quarterback coach. That was his backup the year he got knocked out in the playoffs against Seattle. So I'm buying stock, baby. Let's go,
we'll see.
Carson.
I did see I saw a clip of him talking. It was some show. I don't remember what it was, but they asked him if he could trade positions with any quarterback that's ever played for one day. Who would he pick? Like they didn't know the answer to that question already.
Yeah.
Like no shit, he wanted to be Nick Foles on that one fucking day.
Yep.
Like why would he pick anyone else?
Exactly.
One day? Like no shit, he's picking Nick Foles.
Right. But yeah, it'll be an exciting weekend of football. The Bills and Dolphins game starts at what, 8:30?
I think it's 8:15.
8:15 on Amazon. So y'all boys have a good rest of your week.
You too.
Have a great weekend. Signing out.
Later, boys.
See you later.